Hi, my name is Emily V. Come read with me. Today we're reading another story from Richard Scarry's best read it yourself book ever. Today we're reading Freddie Fox Visits Dr. Doctor. Okay. Freddie Fox is in the doctor's office. His mother is waiting with him. They are waiting for the doctor. Freddie Fox in the doctor's office. And look, there's a chicken. It looks like there's a chicken waiting with them too. Other people are waiting too. The doctor is late. Oh boy. So you have Freddie Fox and his mother, you have some pigs, and yeah, family of pigs, and look at that. It looks like there's a little insect or something they're playing. Ooh, they have a little record player. So the doctor is late. Ooh, I wonder why. The telephone rings. Doctor's nurse answers it. She says, "Which doctor do you want to see?" Mr. Doctor helps mothers when they have babies. Mrs. Doctor helps children stay well. So, what do you call a doctor who helps mothers when they have babies? It's called an obstetrician or a gynecologist. And a doctor who helps children stay well is called a pediatrician. So, here we go. So here we have the nurse, doctor's nurse. She's answering the phone. She's saying, "Which doctor do you want to see?" And let's see. And then so the doctor, so Mr. Doctor helps mothers when they have babies, and Mrs. Doctor helps children stay well. So everyone there, we have a puppy dog, we have a bunny rabbit, we have a bear, we have two cats. The doctor is coming. No, two doctors are coming. Look, here they come. There's Mr. Doctor, and then you have Mrs. Doctor, and then you have Freddie Fox and some little insect and another little insect. Good morning, says Mr. Doctor. Good morning, said Mrs. Doctor. Good morning, say all the people who are waiting. We have a dog and a pelican and a flamingo and it's like a fox. Freddie and his mother get up. They follow Mrs. Doctor. All right. So you have Mrs. Doctor. You have a little pig playing the drums, another one playing the trumpet, and that looks like Mrs. Doctor. Ooh. How do you feel, Freddie? Asks Mrs. Doctor. I feel fine, says Freddie. Well, let me see, says the doctor. So Mrs. Doctor took off her red cape, and now she's got on her hat and her stethoscope and her little apron. Open wide, the doctor tells Freddie. She looks in his mouth. She looks in his ears. She looks all over him. Open wide. And she's sticking a tongue depressor in his mouth to look in his throat. And she has a little stethoscope on there. Hmm. Freddie, you look just fine, says the doctor. You are also getting big and strong. Now do not get sick. Then I will not have to see you for a while, she says. So there's Mrs. Doctor talking to Freddie Fox and his mother. Now I have a surprise for both of you. I'm going to have a baby, the doctor says. Oh my God. See? So Mrs. Doctor is going to have a baby. And there's Mr. Doctor. He's in the doorway. And then we have Freddie Fox and his mother. Oh boy, says Freddie. Will it be a boy or a girl? We do not care, says Mrs. Doctor, just as long as it is well like you. Huh? Well, will Mr. Doctor help when you have the baby? Asks Freddie. He will be there if he can, says Mrs. Doctor, but only just like any other father. Our friend Dr. Bandage will help, says Mrs. Doctor. He is a good doctor. He helps a lot of mothers when they have babies. Here's Dr. Bandage. He's a lion. Hmm. May I play with the baby? Asks Freddie. When the baby gets old enough, says Mrs. Doctor, then he or she may play with you. Isn't that nice? Aw. The end. All right. So that's the end of the story. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed the story. I hope you come with me next time. My name is Emily V, and thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me reading Freddie Fox Visits Doctor. Thanks for reading with me. And don't forget to subscribe to watch more of my videos. And check out the link in the description or click on one of the boxes on the screen. Bye. See you next time.